Hello, all of YouTube land. It is I, Pure Scooter. What brings about this particular vlog video? I'm on the road. No, not to another Pokemon trading card game tournament, but rather, I'm on the road to GeekKon. For those of you that are unaware, my finger's shot, sorry about that. For those of you that are unaware, GeekKon is a once-a-year convention that comes to the Madison area, where for 3 days, basically everybody in the Midwest who has no conventions to go to suddenly gets to go to one of the biggest ones ever, one of the biggest ones outside like PAX or MagFest. So that's where I'm headed. 3 days. Sorry, I just woke up an hour ago. 3 days of geekdom, nerdiness, artistry. Yeah, there's an artist alley, and swagger. Not swag, collectibles. Sorry, when I say swag, I usually mean the old English term of swag, which pirates used to say. They taught you swag at 14. Anyway. So that's where I'm off to. Next time I talk to you guys will probably be near the con's front door. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am at the con. I'll take a shot of the game room and we'll go from there. See, I'm all set up and registered, so you'll see me pretty much all over the con. I'll see you folks around if I happen to see you, and you'll see yourself on this vlog. It appears I have made a grave mistake by coming to the convention too early. And I can't even see if I'm looking at you right, but I've come to the convention too early. I've been sitting around playing video games for the past 2 hours. Though the thing that actually is pretty awesome here is that they got a Turtles in Time cabinet, or arcade cabinet, I should say. If it ever comes up, I'll see if I can get somebody videotaping me and somebody else playing it at some point. But yeah, there's Turtles in Time cabinet. There's all classic and modern systems with all working components, old school and new. So yeah, there's there's a lot of awesome stuff here, and I'm really excited that I get to participate in this kind of thing. And sorry if I kind of bounce the camera around weird. I'm currently walking to get lunch. So maybe later today I'll meet up with Hilly and Jess, or Jessica, as you guys remember her. As some of you might remember her, older people will. If you don't remember her, well, you're going to see her, and go look at the last video of the Pokemon Puzzle League or last videos of Pokemon Rumble playlist to see her, or hear her. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this off because I'm gonna get some fattening food. McDonald's. I am here at the convention, and I'm here at the arts alley, and then here's this person right here, Jess.
It's a scooter.
What are you? Wait, what? Who are you?
3 plus 4 carry the 7, and yeah, I know you.
Anyway, for those of you who don't know, this lovely person here, I like it way across your face. This person here, you might remember from Pokemon Puzzle League and Pokemon Rumble.
As if my cultured voice doesn't remind you of anything.
You're supposed to question me about my hard hat and Batman and all that stuff. I don't know.
I was gonna question you.
Old jokes are old.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, I found her, so now I'm going to end the video feed for a bit. And this is what you see from this back half of the artist alley. That.
It's really not that much fun back here.
I know the lighting's terrible, folks. I'm gonna fix that shortly. Con day 1 is over, and I'm already a mess. What does this hold for me for tomorrow for day 2? Well, we're about to find out. But when I get home, we'll look at Con day 1 loot. It might be the only day I have loot, seeing as I pretty much went overboard. Yeah, I spent a little bit of money. Probably a little too much. Probably spent a little too much money. A little too much on stuff. Anyway, I'll see you Well, for me in about an hour, for you in about 2 seconds, when I open my loot. Well, I don't really open it, I show it off. So the finale to everything is basically a 2-part loot bonanza, and I'm kind of panning around all of my stuff so you can't really see what I got. That's our record, by the way. That aside. Today's loot. Let's start off with the obvious one. Pocky. As a nerd, you're entitled to like Pocky, so I bought a big box of it. Pocky. Next is a knit Ryo Oshi, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'll probably put an annotation on here, or a little thing saying when it's wrong, but yeah, that's supposed to be Ryo Oshi from Tenchi Muyo. Bit of a nostalgia pull. I didn't unwrap this one thing, but you'll be able to see it later. Now this one, I don't know if you'll be able to see unless I do this. You focus. Focus. Well, if you can't tell it, it is a Squirtle on a shot glass. That was pretty awesome. Also, my Skype's going off like crazy, as you probably just heard. And next, we got a little Umbreon thing. I kind of had to get it because, you know, Umbreon. It goes on this little stand right here. I don't really know what it does beyond that, but next is the thing I didn't say I didn't unlock, or didn't open yet. Is a little Moroku keychain. As I think I mentioned once or twice before, I'm a closet fan for Inuyasha, so there's that. One of my favorite purchases today, oddly enough, has actually been this shirt, which is a awesome parody shirt, Bowling Ball Z. And finally, the last time I got, which is a hat, which I probably won't wear too often, but it's a Boo hat. So that's actually only round 1 though of loot. I actually have some prints I bought that I will need to show you guys. So give me a minute and I will pull out the round 2 of loot. And loot part 2. This part of loot I'm going to have troubles with because I don't have enough room for it, but regardless of that, here comes the loot. I bought 5 prints today. I want to zoom in a little bit here, or I guess bring the camera down just so you can take a look at them. These were all done by Stephen Raphael, or Lord. All these are beautiful drawings that I am very happy with, and take a peek into a lot of his creative nature. And the last print I bought is actually, I'll have kind of a special one. It's actually the last one of its kind too. You remember Jessica from earlier? Well, I bought her last print of herself by a starry night. I really like this picture when I first saw it, so in order to actually own it actually is pretty freaking awesome. But that's it. That is the roundup of today's loot. Will there be loot tomorrow? Possibly, but probably not as much, seeing as I've spent close to my budget for this event. I will see you guys tomorrow on day 2 of GeekKon. See my head! Day 2 of the con commences. I'm on my way to GeekKon as we speak in the Ultimo car. And I'm also wearing some of my stuff from the other day. Bowling Ball Z down there. I'm not going to tilt down that far because I can't drive and watch where the camera's going. But something I wanted to comment on that I forgot to mention last night in my sleepiness is that before I left the con yesterday, I actually participated in a dive kick tournament. Dive kick, if you don't know, it basically is kind of a parody of the whole fighting game thing, of the whole fighting game scene, but it's still really competitive and really cool because it turns it from a fighting game into a mind game. As in, will your opponent jump right now, or will they wait a few seconds and then jump at you? So it was just a big mind game, and that was so fun. I only played 2 games of it total yesterday, but I could definitely recommend Dive Kick to anyone, and I will definitely do a think fast on Dive Kick as soon as I get the chance to buy it. But with that aside, I will see you at Conning the 2nd. Behind the artist alley again. There's interesting costumes somewhere in here. You'll find eventually.
Mine's the best.
You don't have a costume though.
I am cosplaying your average starving artist.
I have punk. We've reached the point in our day where we spend our time popping bubble wrap. Except for her. We have some. So does this awesome guy over here. And I'm putting that keyblade in there. The day of holiday, guys. The booths are closed. So Con Day 2 is ending the art side, but not altogether. I'm still gonna go to the booth. Or to gaming, so fun times there. Oh, so another day is done for the con. Sorry Day 2 isn't as extensive as the other days. There really wasn't as much extra going on throughout the day. Sorry. I did run into White Orbison while I was out there. Fortunately, we kind of parted ways before we were able to actually talk much, really, but whatever, that kind of stuff happens. I also ran into, I was kind of surprised this happened. I ran into the creator of Troll Alt Delete Comics, or CAD Comic, as most people refer to, Tim Buckley. You'll see it later. You'll see it a little bit when I get to the loot portion of our day. But I got a signed copy of Volume 1 of his comic series, so I'll show that off really quick when we get back, or when I get back home. Other than that, unfortunately, Day 2 was rather uneventful. Sorry I haven't really shown any panels, but there's not really any panels I've been interested in going to. I don't know why. I just haven't felt like it. Anyway, thank you all for your time. Yeah, go me. I'll see you in about 2 seconds when I show you the one item of loot for the day. So the one piece of memorabilia from today we have to look at is actually one that's pretty awesome. It is a copy of the first volume of Control Alt Delete, the comic. Not only is it the first copy, or the first volume, it is a signed first volume. Yeah, I think I won today. It was rather odd. It was just like, you know, it was an empty table at the end of the aisle, and I was wondering if anyone's used it. Turns out, Tim kind of just showed up in the middle of the second day, so regardless of that, that's all there is for loot for today. Thanks for watching Day 2, and tune in for one more bit of coverage while I go to Day 3. I might have something a little special planned for Day 3, we'll see. I'll talk to you then. Greetings, friends. That sounds like Shaggy there, boys. Welcome to Day 3 of Conning. On Day 3 of Conning, as I take this turn around the corner, the same turn you've seen twice already, or at least 4 times if you watched all the vlogs. Day 3 of Conning will be a rather short day. I don't know if I'll meet anybody there new. I don't know if I'll make any purchases. Well, I have one purchase I would like to make today. I've saved up a little bit of money just to try and make one more purchase that I think oddly enough promised the seller. Whoops. Regardless of that mistake, I'm making my way out. If I get the chance, maybe I'll actually take a panning shot of what the area looks like as I walk in today, actually. Maybe stick it in the front, but only time will tell. As I make my way out, I'll sign off, and I will see you at the con. Bye. Just remembered, I promised you guys that something that I said I was going to do special last night. Well, I'm just going to spoil it for right now. I was planning on dressing up as Heavy Weapons Guy for my final day at the con, but I could not find my red shirt that I usually wear with the costume. I could not find my red shirt, and even though yes I am wearing a blue shirt today, not the right shade for Heavy. So, or not the right shade for blue, for TF2's blue team. It needs to be like a sky blue or something weird like that. Anyway, so unfortunate, no Heavy costume today, which sucks because I rocked it before. I had the whole bandolier and everything. But alas, it didn't work. Maybe it'll work out when I go to another convention. Another convention in the near future. Because I kind of like to recycle my project idea, or recycle my cosplay ideas. You've actually already seen that once earlier this year. But that's a possibility that will happen probably down the road a bit. Anyway, signing out until we get to the con. I'm going to take just a sweeping shot of the whole con just so you can see what's going on. What's up? And then this tour of everything that I've seen and done today ends with one more look. That's our favorite person. It's on. Wow, I really look a lot worse than I thought I did. Go awesomeness me. Con 3, day 3 of GeekKon has come to a close. I didn't meet anyone special there today, unfortunately, and actually today it was kind of a wash day. I played some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time on an arcade, beat up a few people in Smash Brothers, and then I went and sat in the artist alley, because that's actually where all the fun is, oddly enough, is seeing all the people that come through the artist alley. It was great success. I did buy one more thing today, so there will be at least one last showing of stuff for end of the day loot. And what else? I will get to that when it comes. It will probably be later tonight. for now, I'm actually going to go and enjoy some of the limelight of the Metro City. So I guess I will do kind of a weird movie shot, and well, you'll see. Give it a second. Alright, I know I said the last one was going to be the last vlog you would see, but I just wanted to comment on two things actually before I forget them. I got the experience of seeing what the teardown looks like at a convention for the Artist Alley, which it's not terrible. Not saying I enjoyed the work, and the fact that I am as ragged as I look right now means that I should probably work out more if I want to ever participate in any kind of panels and help set that up or tear it down. Other thing is, talking with a lot of people there today, they made me realize that I think it's about time I actually get some business cards. I've already asked Jessica if she'll help me with the concept on it and all that stuff and help me get it set up, and I'll probably pay her for it too. But for sorry, I'm paying attention to my driving. I'm being a good driver, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm being a responsible driver. But I need to make some business cards. I'm going to work with Jessica on them mainly. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions for what I could put on a business card, I'll welcome any suggestions, either in a private message or in a main message. But whatever you say. Whatever you guys say, I will take into consideration while making it. If you think a certain character should appear on the card from a Let's Play I've done, or a certain console, you name it, I'll take it into consideration. But for now, we have something else we need to do. It is food time. And you know what food time means. It means I get to spend more of my hard-earned money on keeping my ass fat. Yay! First order of food is some Noodles and Company. Oh yeah. Oddly enough, while eating my dinner at Noodles and Company, which, for those curious, was the Penne Rosa, I recommend it. I actually ran across Jessica and her roommates, whatever she would like to say, shortly before I finished eating. You can hear I've just finished eating because my throat's trying to gargle on me. So, anyway, that's the last record of Madison for this weekend. Next week I might see more of Madison because I've got something else coming up. I'm not going to spoil it for you out there, for those of you that don't know anything, and as long as other people haven't spoiled it already. Anyway, I will be seeing you people in a few seconds when I am at home unbagging the swagging. Can we make that a thing? Unbagging the swagging? Whatever. Also, footnote, swag, I refer to it as stuff we all get, not a status of your popularity. It's an old term from Network of Gamers when I used to go to LAN parties around here. Anyway, enough of my blabbering. I will see you in a few seconds. And the last thing is, of course, the loot for today. All of today's loot actually came from Jessica. So, if we pan over here, we will see not only my gut sticking out, we will see a beautifully painted Katamari, complete with royal rainbow, and a little freebie Edgeworth on the side as well. So, again, my friend Jessica, Hailey and Jess, that's her business card right there. If you guys ever want to check in with her, see if she can do some commissions and stuff. Her commission list is full at the moment, by the way. But that will be that. And the last thing I will show you before I end off this vlog is my pass. GeekKon. God damn it, Light. You're not helping. GeekKon 2013. Done and successful. Thank you all for watching this vlog about my trip to GeekKon. And there will be many more cons to come in the next few months. I will see you folks then.